John 12:50. Et scio mandatum eius vita aeterna est. Quae ergo ego loquor? Sic ut dixit mihi pater, sic loquor. And I know that his command is eternal life. Therefore the things that I say, just as the Father said it to me, thus I say. Or a little bit more idiomatically, therefore the things that I say just as the Father said it to me. So we have our conjunction and our verb, which is followed by an object clause. This is one of those instances of quia, where it's used in a sense in which quod is a little bit more normative. And then we have mandatum eius vita aeterna est. His command, and we know that his cannot be referring to scio, that is to say, Jesus, on account of the fact that eius refers to a third person that is not the subject. Therefore, it must be referring to the Father. This is made all the more clear given the fact that it is the Father that gave the mandatum in the last verse. So the mandatum would be of the Father. And that mandatum, vita aeterna est, is eternal life. Then we have quae, starting off the next sentence, the object of loquor. And then we have sic ut dixit mihi pater, just as the Father said it to me, or spoke to me, sic loquor, thus I say. Now you may note the rather odd feeling in reading that. It's a rather strange manner of expression, but it is completely in line with what we have in the underlying Greek, as written below and read. And this is not normative expression in either language, and nor is it the normative way of expressing oneself in English. But this does raise the rather interesting translation theory question of when the original text reads in a way that is unnatural in the original language, should we smooth this out for the reader in the target language and make it a little bit more accessible to read? Or should we maintain the oddness of expression in the target language? And this gets especially messy when you have languages in which the original oddness communicated literally is the normal manner of expression in your target language. This isn't the case with any of the languages we have here today, English, Greek, or Latin, but there are surely languages in which this kind of construction we have here is the normal way you would express this. And of course, different translators have very different convictions on this, but I leave that to your consideration of how do you express abnormality from the original text into the target language.